Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before we begin, since we have a whole lot to talk about, because as you guys can see, I did sell a majority of my shares, so I have much less than I've had that you guys have seen in previous videos. I want to talk about why I sold now, but also how much I can expect to make when I buy again. We have a lot of things to go over. The fair value is much higher than you think for this stock, which makes it almost too good to be true. So a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll go over that in just 1 second, but I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed because I'm trying to monetize this account. So trust me, just doing those things are going to do so much for me. I really do appreciate it. Today was a good day on the account. I think we're up like 170, 180. There we go. Very nice. And that's just trading stocks, which is cool. We didn't have to trade any options today. So very nice. On the 1 week, I think it's 300 and something. And then on the month, we are up way higher than we were aiming for at the beginning of this month. So I got another monthly recap video to do next. So yeah, only 65 bucks left in Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND. Why is that? Well, if we look at the 1 year, yes, it's incredibly, I mean, it's been in a downtrend for so long, incredibly undervalued, but I think while the S&P 500 is making like a 52-week high every single day, I don't think I want to be buying this when we're about to possibly hike interest rates, possibly have some issues with China, bunch of things going on. CPI was not good. It actually came out worse than expected, so I don't want to be holding too many risky stocks that are going to benefit from no rate hikes. So I'm just thinking at the moment I kind of want to be out of all these risky stocks, not by so much. I still want to hold on to a bunch, but uh, Beyond Meat is not one that I want to have occupying a lot of buying power. So since it's up, 9% on the day, I decided to sell. Now in the last 5 years, yeah, it's down a ton. 95% is absurd. They IPO'd super overvalued in my opinion at 168, and they were making trades fairly in that range, but just no real growth in profit. So let's talk about what this stock is worth to analysts and when I'm going to be buying again. So my average cost was 6.63. I think that was somewhere over here. I would like to buy if it drops below 6.5-ish, maybe even start buying at 6.63 again with some shares just to get back in and then really heavily load up on shares below 6.5. Maybe if it can even go below $6, that'd be great, a good place to buy. But let's go all the way down here. We can see that hedge funds are buying. They definitely are buying rather than selling. Only 2% sell here, so that's pretty crazy compared to the 98% buying, as you guys can see. If we go to insiders, much more buying than selling, especially very recently, which obviously we want to see while it's so low. Not necessarily like a shares buyback program, but just insiders in general. I would like to see them announce a shares buyback program, but of course, I do want to be in the stock before they announce that, so I might have to get in pretty early. Still rated not too great, so hold and a sell, not good at all. 0% buy is pretty crazy, but if we go to the fair value of $25, that means what it's worth right now without any earnings, so no announcements, nothing like that. It's worth $25, so definitely undervalued. Now they've also been doing very well, consistently going up in terms of EPS. That's great, but we're going to need to see a little bit more. We need to get back to break even on EPS at least to see massive moves back up to around $25 to hit that fair value. Uncertainty, very high. A lot of stocks on Robinhood are very high uncertainty, so not a huge surprise. Economic moat, how much cash do they have to burn? None. That's insane. They basically are just relying on current revenue. So we also want to see a deal with Beyond Meat, them to get cash, some sort of loan from someone else before really loading up on this stock. If we go down or go up, where is it? Right here. So new deals are expected. That's exactly what I was talking about, right? Catalysts. So yes, in the next several years, but since they are establishing deals, and Beyond Meat is already one of the largest in the industry anyways, since they are establishing these deals, they could definitely do well in the near future. Maybe in the next 4 years it'll hit that, maybe 3 or 4 years to actually hit $25, but I think it'll be over 10 pretty soon. Now, strong initial adoption, of course, their massive thing is competitors, several competitive offerings. So yes, pretty much any company that was already kind of looking into doing this stuff is officially a competitor now. So it is going to be hard for them to kind of get out of the trenches, but once they do, once they establish those deals with McDonald's and Yum Brands and whatever else they can pick up, this stock is going to soar for sure. Maybe not all the way back up to like $200. I don't know how realistic that is, but I think easily it could be $50 within maybe like 5 to 6 years. I think that's not too far out, and it's pretty realistic in my opinion. So definitely a stock I am buying at low levels, very risky, so it's not one I have right now. But yeah, this is a stock I will be watching for sure. If you guys enjoyed this video and want access to all my trades live, I do have a Discord which I'll link in the description. I basically tell you guys exactly where I'm buying things, where I'm looking to sell them, and of course the market is constantly changing, so I will update what's going on live. So that's a pretty cool feature. So you guys can join the Discord, my DMs and there are always open if you want to ask a question or anything like that. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.